Hi guys, so this is going to be my July favorites, and I have taken so long to do this video because it has been just a little crazy around here having 2 kids and just accumulating everything, bringing it all upstairs. I always forget something and it's like, ugh. So I finally think I got everything. I have quite a few things this month and I'm trying to like set up here, and I don't know, I haven't sat down and done a video in over a month, so I feel a little rusty. So sorry if my setup is just a little crazy, and Avery's starting to grunt and moan over there, so hopefully she lets me do this video. But first I'm going to talk about things that I don't physically have that I'm going to insert a clip. So first off, what I have been loving this month is my glider, and this has just been so awesome, just sitting in it, rocking Avery and just being in a comfortable place. I definitely don't use it as much as I thought I would use it, but it definitely comes in handy when I'm trying like not to fall asleep and just to kind of be comfortable rocking her, or you know, doing stuff while rocking her, and just being in a comfortable spot. So it has definitely came in handy, especially right when I got home. That's when I used it the most, the beginning of July, because my legs were so swollen. Well, my one leg was a lot more swollen than the other one. It was so swollen, and I just had to like have my feet elevated. So the ottoman part was just awesome, and it was great. Another thing that has come in handy with Avery is her rock and play, and that is what she's in right now, and she just, it's so cute in there, and she just fits in there perfectly. It goes right next to my bed. It's at eye level. It's easy to get her out and bring her into bed. It's a Fisher Price rock and play. We got it from Babies R Us. It was a baby shower gift, and it has a vibration button, and Avery definitely has been liking that, and it definitely keeps her calm, and it gives her a nice cozy place to sleep at night for now. Our car seat cover, and it is not cold out, but definitely if it's like drizzling or if it's just windy, or in any aspect, if we're going like from the car to the store, or you know, from the house to the car, I always put it over, just cover her from, you know, getting anything falling in there, or wind, or you know, any of that stuff. And it has just come in handy to just always have it right on the car seat. With Phoenix, I had a blanket and I would always just throw it over, but it would fall off, or you know, it just wasn't ideal, and I used that the whole time. So this is definitely perfect, that it's just always on the car seat. It's not like, oh, it's windy, let me get out the blanket, or oh, this, you know, it's right there. If I don't want to cover her, I just flip it over and it stays on the car seat at all times. So I definitely have been loving that. Another thing that my husband actually has been loving this month is this new tool thing he got. It's 2 new drills, and it comes in this nice little bag, and you just put them in there and it stores them, and you can carry it on your shoulder. So he has been loving fixing things around the house, because he just puts his drills, it's all in there, what he needs. He carries it on his shoulder and just goes upstairs or downstairs or wherever he needs to go, and you know, uses them. And it's just his little thing that he got for himself this month, and he has definitely been loving it. He if I ask him to fix something or to do something, he is definitely not complaining, because he wants any excuse to use his new drills. Okay, as for Phoenix's favorites this month, or my favorites for Phoenix, one of the first things we've been loving is his new bathing suit, and it is just Thomas the Train. He is loving Thomas the Train, and I just love them. They're a little like not big on him, but they'll definitely last him throughout the whole summer. He just looks so cute in this, and I just love the little shirts. I'm all about the little shirts so that his body doesn't get so much sun and stuff like that. I'll probably always put little shirts on him, because I don't want his body to get all burnt or red or anything like that. And I just think these are so nice and soft and cool, and just perfect for the. And I got these at Target, and I think they were $10 each, which I think is a great find. We got this as a gift to him from Avery, and this has been coming in handy. We went on our first walk the other day with the baby, and I had her in the carrier, and I had this backpack on him, and it has the leash part, which is so good, especially with 2, because I had her on the carrier, and he just walked next to me. Actually, he didn't even, I was like letting him free, but he wanted to hold my hand, but just in case like I need to adjust her or do something with both hands, I can just put this on my wrist or just really hold it and do what I need to do with this hand, but make sure I have him, you know, he's right there, and it clips here so you know that he can't take it off, and he really doesn't try or attempt to take it off at all. He likes it, and I just love this little monkey print. I love their skip hop animals. So Phoenix is loving Thomas and trains and all that, so he has been favoriting these 3 little trains and a couple more that he has, but these are like his favorite. He got this one from his cousin Jaden, I believe, and I forget who this is. I don't remember the names of them. And then he got this one when we went to a day out with Thomas, and we got this one I think at Walmart or something. Oops. And this one like talks, and it's their Topham hat, and he has another little one like this in the car, and he just loves these little things. He can play with trains and cars and stuff all day, just back and forth, typical boy. And I just think they're so cute, and they're perfect size to just throw in the diaper bag. And just my husband is like obsessed. Every time we go somewhere, he looks at the Thomas section and he wants to like get him all the Thomases that there is and all the trains and stuff, but Phoenix loves it. I've been loving these little Crocs for him. I think Crocs are like the perfect little thing for the summer. They're black, so they match all his outfits, because that's my big thing. I feel like he needs something that to match everything. Like if he has sneakers, I don't like them to have a lot of color on them, because what if it has orange and he's wearing red and it doesn't match, and that really bothers me. So we got him these black Crocs, and they match everything. They're easy to put on, which is most important. Just slip them right on instead of having to put socks and sneakers on now that it's summer and it's hot, and we can just put these right on, and he walks in them great. It was like perfect. And these, we got these I think at Target, and I think they were like under $15, and I just think these have come in handy so much. He brings them over to me when he wants me to put them on him, and they give his feet air. It's just perfect. I mean, you guys know what Crocs. Going with the summer theme, we bought this float for him, and we definitely have been loving it. We don't use the top part because he doesn't really need it, but we will be saving this float for Avery for next year, because she'll be at that perfect stage to fit it. He's like right there. It says swim step 1, and it just folds and bends, and you can put it away, which I love. You don't have to blow it up each time, even though you do have to blow up the green part and the round ring, but we left it blown up in our garage, so we don't really fold it back up. But it's just easy to transport. It has this little case. I just brought this up to show you guys, and it's just perfect. And we will save it for next year for Avery, so that works out perfect. And it was, I think, $20 at Kmart. So talking about favorites, this has also been a favorite of mine for the month. My little Princess Avery. She was born this month, and she's been my favorite little thing of the month. It's just been being her mommy and taking care of her and dressing her. Like if she's my little doll, look at her, she's getting fussy, so she's fighting her sleep. A couple of my favorites have been this Crystal Light little packets, and at the hospital I was drinking, I asked for lemonade, and they brought me a Crystal Light lemonade, and I was like, oh my god, this tastes awesome. So I found these at Target. I think they were like $2 something, and they're just packs. This makes 2 quarts. One of these packs makes 2 quarts, but what I do is, because I just open a bottle of water and I open this packet, I sprinkle a little bit in, shake up my water, and I drink it. So this pack here brings 6 packs, and it has lasted me forever. So I have one open, and I just put it into my water and then drink it. So it's just awesome. I've definitely been loving it, and it's just perfect. And it makes 2 quarts, so it makes a lot of my bottles of water, because I don't like it too sweet. So I just put in a little bit to give it some of that flavor, and it's awesome. Another thing that I liked this month was this Milky. They sent me this to try out, and my milk supply has been amazing. I don't know if it's just, they say with your second baby you have a bigger milk supply. I don't know if it's that or what, but I was taking these ever since I got home from the hospital, and I have to admit the taste isn't great. It isn't horrible. It's manageable. It's kind of like a shot, which is perfect because you're so busy and whatever, and you just take some and that's it. And it has fenugreek in it, fennel, ginger, chamomile. So all the things you need to enhance your milk supply. So if you're interested in trying these, needbrands.com, that's where you can find it, and this is what they look like, which is like the perfect size to fit in your diaper bag and just on the go. Another thing that I heard helps with your milk supply is Gatorade, and ever since I heard that, I just picked one up, and then I've been obsessed with it. Like, I just like the taste. It just quenches my thirst, and it's awesome. So I've been obsessed with drinking Gatorade and loving it, and supposedly it helps with your milk supply. I don't know if that's true, but that's why I started trying it, and then I just liked it a lot. And I've tasted before, but I've just become obsessed with it, and I like the fruit punch one. Yesterday my husband bought me like 12 of them because they were on sale. So if this is the reason for my milk supply, or the Milky, or the fenugreek, or all the water I've been drinking, I don't know what it is, but my supply is definitely a lot better than with Phoenix's, 10 times better. So I will take whatever it is. I don't know what to give the credit to, but something's working. And another thing I've been obsessed with is chocolate. Anything chocolate. This is what I was about to eat, so that's why I brought this up. But I've just wanted chocolate like crazy ever since I got home. I've made brownies twice, and I've eaten them practically all myself because my husband just hasn't had a chance to eat them. And I don't know, I just want chocolate, like chocolate, but not like a chocolate bar, more like a chocolate, like that, like a cake type of thing, like yodels, or you know, those type of things. I just been craving them. I've been really wanting them. My last favorite for the month has been this step stool, and let's see if it has any like name to it, but I got this at Five Below. I think it was $5 or less, and it just opens like this, and it is just perfect because there's things that I can't reach, and this just comes in handy. It comes in handy in the kitchen mostly, and it's just black with polka dots, and I just love that it just folds up. I put it right next to the refrigerator, and it's hidden away, and it's perfect. And it has this little handle if you need to take it, you know, from room to room. Okay, I had to go put her down, and she should be fine. So now, another favorite has been Lancino nipple cream, and anybody who has breastfed or who pumps knows that this is awesome. I definitely haven't had to put it on as much just because I'm exclusively pumping, but when I was latching her on, oh my god, those first few days without this were horrible in the hospital. I hurt so bad. My nipples were very sore, and then when I got this, it was fine. I used to put it on after every time I fed her, and it just worked wonders. Now with I'm just pumping, I don't know, it doesn't hurt as bad, but there's times from here to there I put it on, and they're better. And this is the Lancino Soothes, Heals, and Protects Sore Nipples, just nipple cream, and I got this at Babies R Us. Another thing has been these storage bags, and with Phoenix I had quite a few storage bags that I think a friend gave me, and I don't know, a friend gave me, and then like samples and stuff, and I still had those because I never had to freeze milk with Phoenix. I never got to that point. I never had enough milk to freeze. Everything I had to give him. With Avery, I pump enough that I give her what I pump, and then there's leftover, and at the end of the day I freeze it because I know that the next day I'm going to do the same thing, and it's just gonna go to waste because in the fridge it's only good for I think like 6 days or something, and in the freezer. So anyway, I used all the ones I had with Phoenix, and then I had to go buy more, and I'm gonna probably have to go buy more. And these have just been great. I don't have anything to compare them to because I've never used a different kind, but these are the Lancino Click and Secure Seal Breast Milk Storage Bags, ideal for storing and freezing breast milk, convenient pour spout. And these are just perfect. I fill them up and lay them flat, put them in the freezer. Staying on that breastfeeding subject, I have been loving my regular pump. That's a given. I don't feel like bringing it, but this hand pump has definitely come in handy, haha. Because if we're out, I can just put my cover on in the car. That's probably another favorite of mine. Put my cover on in the car and just pump, and I get about 2 to 3 ounces total. I don't get as much as with my regular pump. Well, I haven't used this in quite a couple, like in a week, because I haven't gone anywhere, or even if I'm downstairs and I need to pump and I don't feel like coming up to get my pump, or the kids are getting crazy, I'll just use this because it's faster and easier. I just pump to get enough what I need for her next bottle, and then I just, you know, stop, and then I'll pump with my regular pump. But it just works wonders. It does pretty good. My first couple weeks home, or my first week or 2 home, I use this at night instead of putting on my pump. I would just use this and, like I said, pump enough for her next bottle and then just go to sleep, and then I would attach the nipple, and it was perfect. So now I use my regular pump a lot more, but this definitely comes in handy, especially just going out and about. I don't have to bring a ton of frozen milk. I'll bring 1 bottle and this, and then I know that I have an endless supply for her, so I just pump it out and give it to her, whatever she needs. So this has definitely been great, and I got this at the hospital. It was the attachment for their bump, and then it turned into this, which was awesome. And of course, what is breastfeeding or anything baby without a boppy? And now this is not a boppy, it is a Cuddle You, and I actually like this one pretty much. It's really nice, and it's just so fluffy and big, and Avery fits in it so perfect. It's like, it's smaller than a boppy, and it's just like perfect size for her. This one actually has the part here that comes out, and it becomes like it goes around her waist, like it snaps her in kind of thing. I haven't used that yet because she's still too little, but once she starts wiggling and stuff, I can lay her on this with that. And as you all know, Phoenix still loves his boppy, so we had to get her own, and I think she's gonna love it too, just like he does. And he loves this. He grabs it and takes it, and you know, when he sees it, he's like I have 2 now, because he always brings his and she has hers and stuff. I have been loving this blanket for Avery, and oh my god, it's just awesome, especially at night. If I put the air on or something, I don't feel, you know, bad, because I feel like she is so warm. This is so warm and soft. My sister-in-law got this for her off of Etsy, I believe, and I just love it. I love that it has her name on it, so it makes great for pictures. Like, I'll put it behind her or set it up in a certain way, and there's times that I'll wrap her up and then the name just like falls out in like the perfect spot, and I'm like, oh wow, like if I would have tried that, it wouldn't have happened. But I just love baby blankets, and this is just gonna be her blankie, and it just covers her so well. I put it on in the rock and play, like I'll put it on the bottom and then put her in it and just wrap her up. And this is from Baby Boo's Designs, made with love, and this was definitely off of Etsy, and I just love it. And I love the chevron print and the baby pink, and this is why I don't do my favorites with my face, because I feel like I talk so much more. These monthly stickers for Avery, and the other ones are not here, but it had 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then 1 month, and then all the way to 12 months, and I just love them. I love that it's personalized. It says her name, it has a chevron print, it's the pink and gray, it's like perfect. And I just love these with Phoenix. I did the monthly pictures, the monthly cake, and it's just cute to look back on and see all of them and see how they grow. And the sticker just starts getting smaller on their stomachs and shirts and stuff, because they're just getting bigger. And my sister-in-law also got these off of Etsy, and it's buddhabellies.etsy.com, and I just think these are definitely worth it and cute, and I love that they're personalized. I love anything personalized. Along with that, she got these baby legs, which I have also been loving. They just make her pictures look so cute, and right now they're so tiny, they're so big on her, so they're all like scrunched up. You can barely see the chevron, but it's crazy to think at one point she's gonna be walking and running, and when you see these, they're gonna be stretched out like this and probably small on her. So that's why I love them, because it's just gonna be so cool to literally see her like grow. Like right now they're like this, all scrunched up, and then soon they're gonna be like all stretched out. So that's gonna be so much fun. And she also got these on Etsy. I'm not sure where, but you know, you can find everything on Etsy, and they're just so cute, pink and gray, and oh my god, just love them. Something else that I've been loving that I didn't think I would be loving are bows. And I'm not a fan of bows. I really still don't like the humongous bows. Like this one, it's just a little too big for me, but I love how it looks on her, and I just feel like without a bow she looks like a boy, and the bow just completes the outfit. And I have become obsessed with making sure every outfit she has a matching bow, or a bow that will match. And these are just a few of them that I grabbed that are my favorites. I just love this with just little polka dots. I think we got these at Target, and it has like a pink one too, and then this blue one, I think a friend gave me this, but like how cute is that? And these little ones, these are a little tight on her. These are the last ones I got. I think I got them at Target, and they're like a little snug. She got a big old head, but how cute is that? And then these are my favorite too. She has the white one on today, and it's just like, it's not like even, it's like a flower. Yeah, it's like a flower. Huh? I didn't even notice that. And then this one, and then this one. Like this is a little too big, like I said, because her head is still small. Her head is a little bigger, then I think this would look super cute. I just don't like them too big. Depending, like it has to go with everything. But I've been loving bows a lot more than I thought I would, and I've just been obsessed with them. Every time I go, I look for bows and stuff, and just to make sure she has one that matches everything. Now, Avery has been loving these pacifiers. I absolutely can't stand these pacifiers, how they look. I don't like them. These are the ones the hospital gives you, which obviously, actually, I don't think they give you them anymore. Well, here. Because with Phoenix, I never got one. And with her, I never got one. I never even got asked. I thought like maybe they didn't give it to me because I was breastfeeding, but with Phoenix I wasn't breastfeeding at the hospital, so I don't know. But she has a pink and a purple one, and she spits it out right when she falls asleep, or she only takes it for a short amount of time, which is good because I don't want her addicted to it. But it definitely helps me buy some time when I'm doing something or can't get her bottle fast enough. So that's awesome. But this is the only one she would take. I've given her quite a few different ones to try, and this is the only one she would take, and I have two of them only. And like I said, she's not crazy addicted to it, which is great. Phoenix was the same way, but it definitely buys me some time sometimes. I got this about a week or two ago, and I think this is like perfect. Every mommy should have it. It's this Little Remedies new parent survival kit, and it just has all the things you would need. So far today I used the gripe water, and she pooped right away, and I used the gas drops when she's been gassy, and it just comes in handy. It has gripe water, gas drops, fever reducer, saline drops, and let me see what this one is. Oh, for the noses, decongestion for the noses, and saline drops. And then it brings all the syringes and a nose sucker, which that nose sucker isn't the best one. The hospital one is definitely the best one, but it's still good. Oh, and it has this little card here that tells you all the dosages, and I love this little bag, and it's just perfect to grab on the go. If you're going somewhere, you can even throw this in your diaper bag, and you don't even have to be like, oh, what do I bring? You literally have everything you might possibly need and hope to not need in here. Last but not least, it's just way too many things, right? I have this diaper caddy that I got for my baby shower. I absolutely love this. I have this next to the changing table. It has my wipes. I have things in here that I need. The diapers in the back. I have Avery's diapers, Phoenix's diapers, diaper creams, lotions for Phoenix and Avery, water for his hair, lotion, you know, all the different things I might need. And it's just perfect because everything is right there. And this one is a Sarah Bear. Right there. And I believe they got this at Babies R Us, and it comes with this changing pad. And what I use this for is I always have this on top of my changing pad, the actual like squishy pad. I have this on top of it because if she poops or pees or anything, this I can just wipe off, disinfect, and put it right back on. And it's just smooth, it comes right off. It's so easy. Instead of having to take off the cover and wash it and wait for it to be washed and put it back on, which I have a few different covers, but still, I can, if it's the middle of the night and you're just like this, you can just wipe down and it's just so much easier. So I did this with Phoenix too, and it worked great. So I have this always open, laid out on top of the changing pad, the swishy pad that's on top of, you know, and I have a cover on it, and this on top. I'll insert a little clip here, but I think that that's such an awesome idea to just have any changing pad that you have extra, so this way it's just easier to clean off, and then, you know, you wash your covers whenever you wash them, but you don't have to you know, take it out and change it right away. And it folds up if you know, want it to put it in the caddy. Okay, so that is it for my July favorites. I have quite a bit of favorites, so I'm sorry for rambling. I haven't sat in front of the camera in a month, and I haven't sat in front of the camera in a few months to do favorites, so this is why, because I talk way too much when I'm in front of the camera. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you can see me using all these products and just all the craziness of my life with 2 babies now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.